Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where students and staff know that being good citizens means helping others. Community involvement and helping others are the focal points for Nelson Elementary School's Leadership Club and Denby High School's Future Business Leaders of America. So it made sense for these groups to team up to contribute to Menchville House and its mission to support families in need. For the second year, the clubs have been working together under the guidance of Denby Career and Technical Education teacher Lisa McAllister and Nelson's professional school counselor Christina Buckingham. Each month, the FBLA students worked with 4th and 5th graders in the Leadership Club. Together, the two groups continued to raise money through their Change for a Change campaign. And then they purchased needed supplies for Menchville House. And at the end of the school year, all the students personally delivered their donation, which will help homeless families in their return to self-sufficiency. Students also toured the 46-bed facility and understood the importance of their donation in helping families receive the care and shelter they need. By working together, Nelson's Leadership Club and Denby's FBLA were able to accomplish more while establishing a tradition of helping others. For the third year, Menchville High School participated in the National Student Leadership Program Lead to Feed. The entire school worked together to donate time, money, and food to end hunger in our community. Through this school-wide commitment, Menchville students and staff provided over 25,000 meals to families in need locally and across the world. Through food drives, students collected over 6,100 non-perishable food items for the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank. Ceramics students created and donated 100 tin bowls to the Empty Bowls Virginia Peninsula fundraiser, which helped raise thousands of dollars for the food bank. A team of students and teachers focused their efforts on an international hunger relief organization called Rise Against Hunger. And after raising $3,000, the motivated monarchs packaged over 10,000 meals to help feed people in developing nations. Menchville also partnered with Lowe's to build a community garden, providing the opportunity for student gardeners to harvest and donate fresh fruits and vegetables. And the freshman class hosted Menchville's Got Talent, giving students an opportunity to shine on stage while also raising money to support the food bank. Through all of these efforts, Menchville placed third this year in the National Lead to Feed Challenge. Students and staff proudly presented a $5,000 check to the Virginia Peninsula Food Bank and also received a $2,000 technology grant for the school. By participating in Lead to Feed, the Menchville Food Lions have provided over 160,000 meals to families in just 3 years. Youth development in Newport News Public Schools is preparing our young students to be future leaders and contributing citizens.
Preparing students academically is a priority, yet we also recognize that preparing students to be capable, contributing citizens is just as important.
Youth development is critical for our kids. Of course, academics are a primary focus and they are important, but that alone is not going to give the kids what they need to succeed in life. They need problem-solving skills, they need to learn communication skills, they need to learn about collaboration, and youth development gives these kids that opportunity.
Youth development in Newport News Public Schools prepares students socially and emotionally by complementing their academic experiences with diverse opportunities for personal growth and development. Students participate in clubs, activities, organizations, and service learning projects.
We have various opportunities from the individual classroom eye care projects to the school-wide projects like Pasta for Pennies, the food bank, the clothes closet. We also have Achievers Are Leaders, where the kids go on an interview process and they can get selected for different jobs like teachers, helpers, library helper, technology, building and grounds. So we have a plethora of youth development opportunities.
In my class, I helped in the I Care project and for the police, and in December we made them cards and we gave them candy packs, and in January we gave them hot hands to keep their hands warm because it's usually cold.
Through youth development, students are also introduced to citizen readiness with the deliberate development and nurturing of leadership and social responsibility skills.
Students learn so many character traits when they are involved in the leadership club. They have to collaborate with each other. They learn about compassion and giving back to others. They learn about respect and responsibility. And they learn those problem-solving skills that they need to make them successful in life.
And so if we want to change the world, you have to start at the elementary school level. And so Hoops and Stars is really about providing students with better decision-making skills, better leadership skills. They are very savvy with technology, but when you put them in a room together, there are some social things that are kind of lacking. And so teamwork pulls that out of them.
You need teamwork a lot because people help you out. You need teamwork in school.
It taught me to be friends with other people or meet new people.
Friendship is that, it's like teamwork. Teamwork, me, Malachi, passing it back and forth, making it. That's what we do in basketball.
Being a team is important for us because it's really hard to see it when you're younger, but there's never going to be a moment in life where you don't have to incorporate teamwork and skill building with other people into your life. So we're trying to help some of these students understand that you can't always focus on just me because there's a bigger picture.
Students volunteer in their schools and local communities. They're also encouraged to take active leadership roles by creating and implementing service projects.
So they participate in a lot of things such as the Thanksgiving food drive. They've done a kindness campaign for bullying prevention. They have done a spare change for a change campaign for Mitchell House. And they have done child abuse prevention awareness through a Care Green fundraiser.
Students practice collaboration, initiative, and problem-solving skills as they move from the initial stage of sharing ideas into the final steps of planning and completing their projects.
So with the Thanksgiving food drive, for example, the kids had to organize the entire campaign themselves. So they had to go on the morning show and advertise to the school what their cause was and what it was going to benefit. They made posters, they advertised all throughout the building, and then as the materials came in, they counted them, they sorted them, and then they were responsible for making boxes to distribute to families in need.
Preparing our students for success requires more than proficiency in the academic arena. Our young people must be equipped with citizen-ready skills to make a difference in the world around them.
It's important because that youth development helps them with that personal growth and that development and those citizenship skills. So technology is big now, but we also still need to maintain the human factor of learning and know that people do matter and kindness matters and helping others matters. So youth development does that for us.
Treat others like you want to be treated.
I like helping the police because they help me whenever I need them, so they're my sidekick and I'm their sidekick.
Youth development provides students with opportunities for personal growth and development to complement their academic experiences. These efforts help ensure that all students graduate college, career, and citizen-ready in Newport News Public Schools.
This school year, Heritage High student athletes spent time mentoring and positively influencing the lives of pre-kindergarten and kindergarten students at Marshall Early Learning Center. As part of Heritage's Athletes in Action, cheerleaders, as well as basketball and football players, devoted time every other week to visiting their mentees at Marshall. The students read together, worked on classwork, played on the playground, and spent quality time together. And after a year of mentoring excellence, it's time for a review. Mini Cane mentors and mentees ended their year together with a celebration dinner and award ceremony. During the meal, families listened to the testimonies of the Heritage Mentors and how the experience brought about positive and influential leadership characteristics, as well as lifelong memories for everyone involved. Having a mentor allowed the young Marshall students to be connected to someone who had already walked the path that they will be traveling. The mentors promoted good choices and enduring life's roadblocks while avoiding making wrong decisions. In addition to hearing inspirational messages and receiving certificates, the young students got a special surprise. A foundation called Passion to Forgive provided a huge assortment of toys and raffle items, and the Mini Canes got to pick any toy they wanted. Of course, the mentors lent a hand in helping select the best and most suitable prize for each Mini Cane. Children need good nutrition all year long, but some of them don't have access to even one good meal a day when schools are closed for the summer. Newport News Public Schools Child Nutrition Services ensures that children get nutritious food even during the summer months by providing lunches Monday through Friday from noon to 1 p.m. at 4 locations. It's open to children 18 years old and younger, and there's no enrollment and no cost. With students out of school for the summer, many families have more time to create memorable moments together. And Hampton Roads is rich in fun educational experiences for family members of all ages. The wonderful public libraries in Newport News have a summer full of free events for kids, teens, and adults. A range of programs, performances, activities, and educational classes help make reading come alive in many ways. Young children can enjoy age-appropriate story time and reading clubs. Teenagers have a chance to participate in engaging reading groups, art classes, interactive STEM activities, or volunteer their time helping others. Adults can choose from a range of classes to enhance their computer and technology skills. And the entire family can enjoy an evening together with a family movie matinee. Register online or in person for the interactive summer reading program to enjoy a wealth of fun and free opportunities this summer and throughout the year with the Newport News Public Libraries. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In. And check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.